just has all these different tricks on these pistol rounds, so many different ways to get everybody involved, because even though there's this push towards B apartments also, you can see that Alexi is in the window now.
How did he get in here with the timing? Could have been better. Oh, he just walks past. It's such a slow peek. And blamef still gets blown up, though. Buzz and Device are starting to get back into the round. A couple of headshots there. 3 versus 4. Alexi looking for a second opening for his team, but that is too much. Buzz holding it down well towards jungle. And Maxter and Hettrick, whatever the plan was, they needed that opening in the middle and towards connector. They needed to clear that out to bring the bomb back. And now that they haven't, I don't know if this round could be recovered in the way that I'm sure NIP would like. Hettrick started to move up. Device all the way by that ticket booth. He's going to go down. It's actually Maxter to find the kill. Hettrick will get one more. The spin is almost there for Hettrick. He could have had the 180. And now it's Maxter, Glock in hand, and all on his own. And there are no more surprises here for Astralis. They know exactly where he is, and they're grouping up as a team. 3 kills on Buzz so far. They nearly line up. That is so dangerous. Maxter, he might be able to do it. Trying for it, but Buzz will find one more to make it a quad and just barely save Astralis. But that was about to go horribly wrong.
Astralis, even though they seemingly were outpositioned in this, they actually kind of fought themselves out of it. And so, great round from Buzz. He's kind of looking like a pistol specialist to me.
Roll these rounds. It's a big problem when they were on the T side on Overpass that they didn't win consecutive rounds. Freya was talking about this on the desk. This is obviously a CT side, but you still want to see them just build as much as you can. Don't let NIP back into this unless they really fight and struggle for it. And so far, NIP have already lost Maxter, so it's a good start. That's all the way up in the A Palace.
Cool double push for Astralis there. Buzz, he's looking actually pretty good in this one. Would say that there was room to criticize him for his holds towards B in the previous map, but this time around, he's starting off strong, and that's what you want. Not going to expect him to always be that rock, that foundation for Astralis, but if he can chime in with games like this, and you get your normal stars like Device and blamef popping off, then that's that third star you really need, and it feels like every team now has 3 players at least that can pop off.
Yeah, you need that. Definitely need that if you want to try and play in the top 10 somewhere. Okay. Thought they would go for more of a mid-crunch there, Astralis. It looked for a second like they had the setup to both peak connector and window. They've slowed it down and just fallen back a bit. Very centered still towards the connector. Nobody really on the A-bomb side. Nobody at CT spawn as well for the defense. So kind of an interesting setup. There could be just a huge brawl in the middle. Look at how close they are. Glaive will get one, but he's traded. I don't think NIP will realize that there are 2 more players still around this corner. That could make it very difficult to break through. Buzz up close, and he's running them down, just almost stabbing them with the M4. Roland goes down last in a great triple.
Very well within the system right there. There was obviously that first contact at connector before him, but he's able to capitalize on the moment. He finds his time to strike, and then he cleans. But blamef, they're actually boosting him deep. Wow. Okay, he's getting very far forward with this rifle. Maxter, though, right there. Trade, though, it favors the ninjas.
And another grenade thrown back there, so they know there's 3 people at the B-bomb site early on. If they were more forward anywhere else on the map at this point in time, I bet NIP would have pulled the trigger and tried to make a play behind that. There's so much information. And they find another kill out there. All 3 members trying to attack that B hallway. Went down. It's still a 2-on-3, though, and there is a way for NIP to lose grip of this round. They have plenty of time. And for a minute there, Rez playing in the what used to be called Delpan. Going to be taking down Buzz. 1 versus 3, and Device, he walks right into it. Alexi, good round from him, just in terms of the calling as well. But I've got to say, that is some mad aggression coming out.
Into B apartments is not a great fight. You're frequently just having to move straight forward. You're going to be...
For the middle, looking for an opening. Given it plenty of time here. Oh, that's a great spray through. Opening provided once again from the captain himself. Alexi to take down blamef.
Oh, but Glaive, he's being pressured from multiple sides right now. Hettrick, he's moving into that ladder room. I don't think they know for sure if Glaive is here, but they will find out in just a second. Barrel spotted, and there Hettrick is for the execution.
And I think Glaive was almost about to peek the other side to maybe take a fight there. Might have saved his teammate as well, Hettrick. Couldn't have been far off. 3 versus 5, and Rez sneaking in. Could be found by Sips a little bit awkward, but he's also alone on the site. And they're not pulling the trigger yet. Alexi is saying, you know what? We've got plenty of time. We're still in the 3-on-4. Just don't throw it away here. Walking up middle with the bomb. They will maybe have to face Device. I'm not seeing a smoke on anyone on the NIP side. There are Molotovs, but it means they can't really just smoke off CT spawn. This could still get interesting. There's the first Molotov, a missed shot for Device. And now, given the health, he has to really consider if he wants to stick around. Oh, Sip at range. Headshot to drop Alexi. That's really awkward. 10 seconds. They're going to go straight for the bomb plant. Sip wide swing, and he almost had it. That needed to be a one fight. That would have been the round right on top, surely. 2 versus 2. Device, he's thinking about that wall bang. It's tempting. You know Maxter is back there somewhere. And they're waiting him out, but the longer the wait, the closer Hetrick comes in with the flank. They're moving up. They surely still know. They're looking for it. Finally, they get him, but it's too late. Maxter got the one. And neither to find out. You're right. They really don't have almost anything to hold on to this with. Device is going to be put under a lot of pressure. Sip is down there with him, but he has to hit the first shot. And that's an easy one. Brolin crouching right into it. They want to put some speed behind it. Device almost getting the flick follow-up. Sip down on the low ground, though. They're holding on to the site, and every second counts. NIP, they either give this up or they push right now to win it. The slowdown is always going to kill you. Rez will take down Sip, and it's still just way too conservative here for the NIP side. If you make the choice to run down that AWP, then you have to keep doing it. 2 versus 4. The bomb is down on the low ground, and they should not be able to fight their way back. Astralis should have the discipline here to not peek into any AKs. Ooh, well, I say that.
Jeez.
Device goes down. That's a bit tricky. Some damage in return, and Blamer finally managed to triangulate Alex.
Peak, like you said,
yeah.
but I also think that when he's got the lowest HP, that's actually totally fine. Figure Astralis to get closer. But I actually have to point out that Astralis didn't pick up Devices off.
Oh.
They missed that. That's a huge detail to look over.
They've really been practicing this quick boost, and it works for Sip.
Wow.
2 great kills. The second one running right into it, and now some wallbang spam coming out. Oh, no. Well, what a ridiculous round. That's unbelievable.
It's actually pretty funny that Zipnix can make this play work when BlameF couldn't.
Yep.
But he was just a little slower. He just kind of took the fight in the doorway as opposed to charging all the way in like BlameF did that other time. A little bit of an improvement on it. So 2 versus 5, head trick. Brolin are trying to find any way back into this, and BlameF, he would love to have that op. I'm sure he'd have a little bit more confidence peeking down this angle, but still feels good enough to peek with the A1S. Brolin, though, got the Galil. This is going to be a fight that generally should favor Device, but Brolin comes out on top.
Clearly a boost that they've been practicing on the Astralis side. Sip, he's not that far away from getting the ace. He's got his back turned to your head trick. There's a little bit of a peek. Sip is just a bit late, perhaps. Oh, it's Glaive instead to pick it up, but I don't think Astralis will really care. It is on this opening half on Mirage. Very awkward start, but this is great.
Yeah, for him to find 3. 2 was already great, and the 3rd was the cherry on top. Rez got his arm right there.
To try and take a look, and he'll keep going, but Sip crouched down, and with the AK in hand, he'll take him out. I think that's a great idea. You could see Alexi had a very good understanding on what was on the other side. He just couldn't find the shot.
Finding a 50-50 fight early on as a T side is generally okay. That's in part of most teams' philosophies. If you can get a 50-50 engagement, you feel good about that. And I would say that was pretty close to one.
Yeah. Huge opportunity. Now, though, one of them very low, 4 on 5. They're stretched out quite far across the map. Seems like they could be setting up to walk to that A-bomb site and then try and see if Rez could be put into play maybe a little bit later in the round. He's only got 2 kills so far, which obviously a big departure from what we saw on Overpass, where he was looking actually godlike.
Untouchable.
Yeah.
At the end of that game, he was showing so... He made you excited for Swedish Counter-Strike as a whole.
Yeah, it's getting real nostalgic all of a sudden. But this is quite a different affair for not just for Rez, but for the whole of NIP. He walks into BlameF, and now they know everything. Such an easy read coming out here for Astralis. They understand what's coming next. Roland and Hetrick trying to fight their way back, but none of them have any real health, and they've only got 9 seconds, so this round is done. There's no way that they could have fought their way back into this one. BlameF will get 1 more. It's an expensive round for Astralis, but no bomb plant for NIP. They're in
the round. There's just too many casualties on his team's side. So that's a bit disappointing, but Astralis feeling really great about this one. So, but he's just posting up right there on the edge.
Dangerous for both players right now. Alexi flashed and blamef just as the smoke fades. The timing between those two events, absolutely crucial. Rez trying to get back into the play, but he's only got 2 kills still, and he can't defeat blamef. It's just too good right now. Astralis at 10 rounds, and hettrick missing a shot. blamef will keep the streak going. 3rd of the round for him, and 16 overall as the double up rings.
That's a pretty disappointing sight. Just the map control is getting them pretty close, but not all the way.
They are setting up on that ramp. Forward position, and there might have been an opening there, maybe. Buzz could have got his head blown off. You could see that they know when Alexi, all it took, a couple of bullets ringing out to bring him down. That's great. blamef, though, looking for some revenge for his fallen teammate. Gun barrel, yeah, he sees that device just ready and waiting, and he is so lightning fast. The break not touching that reaction speed. And Glaive finding the kill on Rez and Delpa, and it's now a 3 versus 4. And that's a big problem. The bomb is in the middle and isolated over by Tetris as Alexi. I'm sure he's calling around this and waiting for his team. Oh, they're gonna bring him back. They have at least one flash on Brolin to maybe set Alexi up for a peek. Surely that's got to be the plan. No.
Oh, wow. Okay, trades there. blamef at the steps. He hears this. 40 seconds left, but they're just out in the open right now.
Yes, they are. No cover in this one. Glaive does go down, and blamef's been waiting here the whole time. It's a good timing on it, but Maxter is still pretty accurate. He's found 1 kill. He needs 1 more, and Sip, who's been having kind of a boring time over at the B bomb side. Oh, Maxter! That's beautiful! Who looked like they kind of forgot how to play a little bit. Alexi in the middle. He's going to take 2 great headshots. He was a beacon just fighting out there. So that's pretty impressive. But the truth is, the road back here for NIP, it's monstrously long. I don't even know how they could possibly do this. I'm going to have to be convinced. They need Rez back from whatever vacation he's on here on Mirage. They need hettrick to do a lot more. And then we can start talking after that.
Yeah, for Alexi B to be top fragging for NIP and for them to have 3 rounds, I think that tells a lot of the story right there. None of their plays really finding any success in the first half. But they have a way to come back. But Device, he wants to stop that in its tracks. Brolin's still at the ramp, and that's a little bit concerning for Astralis' approach, but as this round continues, we see that blamef has inserted himself into a great position.
When there's this much time, somebody like blamef is just always going to be so unbelievably frustrating. He wants to spend these last seconds that he can. He's checked it out, although this is a bit odd. Around the corner, Glaive is able to find it. It's a free kill on Maxter, even if he missed the first shot there. Astralis, they're back in the lead. 3 versus 2 somehow. And hettrick's very low on health. He's the only one that's near the bomb site. He has no idea that blamef is back here. If he shoots the gun, he might be dead already. Surely if blamef comes back, it's another basically free kill. It's a headshot as well. And Brolin's got to be wondering, how on earth did we go from this 5-on-3 into a 3 versus 1 the other way? Sneaking through, but is it even much of a surprise? Might be able to catch 1 and make it a 1 versus 2, but even then, it'd be hard. Oh, nice shot on Glaive jumping. That's how you want to get it started. Yeah, might as well make it fast, because you're going to run out of time pretty quickly here. No kit that he's currently picked up. I don't know if there is one, but certainly has to try and find it if he can. blamef will take him down. And just when you thought NIP had...
I have to say that this edition of blamef is just... For the style that Glaive wants to call sometimes... He is such a great addition. Just so good at slow playing, so good at... They play some of the same spots, even like A overpass, and they've really both played those spots for their entire career. So someone's gonna have to give something up.
Very curious how that will play out. Yeah, that's definitely... I mean, the future is where it's at for NIP. There's no doubt. We know that already. It's just that gave us so much hope on the opening map, and this time, at least, they're defending the bombs. I don't know, Glaive does get the headshot on 1 and a good... Oh, bro, the spray is in, Buzz! How is that 2 kills? And now Device. No bomb plant, because the Molotov did finally take care of Buzz. Looking for it. They're already out the window. I don't think Device has any idea. Smoke is there. They've somehow managed to escape him. And he's just got no information. They're going to be walking right around the corner. He's trying for the plant, but he is surely dead. A missed opportunity, maybe? Oh, that could have been dangerous. Max expect Astralis to cry at the end. There are going to be real tears.
It'll be like losing a major grand finals.
It just must feel something like that.
Yeah.
Glaive is sneaking on up. He's getting dangerously close. And this is the kind of stuff that NIP never even really got close to being able to do. Good shot from Alexi in return, but just losing that part of the map so early is devastating. Molotov against Alexi. Hettrick might have just saved his captain there on the other side. That looked like it was about to be dangerous. No scope fails him. And it's Maxter and Alexi 2 versus 4, and they are trying to see if they get into the middle, although Blamef's catching them. Yeah, they're getting picked apart. The comeback is really short-lived. It wasn't much of a comeback at all, really.
No.
Maxter in a 1 versus 3. He's got the right idea. Glaive is going to peek right into that one. But now they know. Bomb's in middle. Maxter's nearly dead. Device, he's going to go down as well. Okay. Maxter's not had a bad map, but unfortunately, it's only him and Alexi that are doing much on this NIP team.
And unfortunately, he's against blamef. The guy that's always going to try to out-mind game you, outplay you, and even if you find a fair fight against him, his aim is not to be trifled with.
He's got 24 kills. Right. It actually can't get much worse than this. Player to be up against. Maxter's made a bit of a coin flip. I don't really mind it.
No.
He's close enough. He has to do something. But the bomb gets planted on the other side. And because he's so far away, blamef can reposition over and over again. He's going to try and get close. blamef setting up where he has the shadow advantage on the other side. So Max's shadow will be showing on the ground by the time that he gets to the corner. He's creeping in slowly. Oh, blamef! He did spin around. Oh, no, the timing! Maxter takes him down. Great conversion here for the young star, and that's something. All right. I feel like Maxter's slowly growing on me. Maybe not outshining some of the other members on an IP, but again, is
all headshots. Great positioning here. Device definitely wants that shot back, but just catches blamef with that timing. Doesn't start rushing it.
It's back, Maui. It almost went off the rails too early. But that's a good thing, you know. Now they're focused. They know what they need to do. 10 more rounds in a row.
Oh, no.
Starts out beautifully.
Yeah. You stop believing. But true Maxter fans never did.
Yeah. You're right. They were right.
Yep. There it is. Okay. Glaive's position noted. And blamef is trying to play around this. It's just so sneaky. So slimy. And he catches Brolin. Wow.
And Brolin was even looking. That's the worst part. Brolin was super aware that he's probably going to try and make a play around this. Glaive goes down. They know where blamef is.
But he's still going to be good for one somehow.
Just always finds a way.
Yeah, just some opportunity will present itself. He'll find some timing, and he still has the bomb. I'm not going to say he's going to win this, but he's going to make it really costly.
He's given them time to make a mistake, right?
That's exactly what he does.
Just saying, if you get too curious, if you feel so comfortable in this 1 versus 4 that you just want to send someone looking, I'll be here waiting. Spent 30 seconds already doing it. The double peeked here. Oh, close. No headshot, though. Finds one out in the open, but a nice trade there. Alexi will take him down, and NIP just need 9 more rounds. I don't think Rez saw that. I think Device has managed to get his way here a bit early. Yeah. Oh. Spots it down. Underpass could call it in for the other side. Glaive, is he going to be flashed through, or is he just going to take the fight straight up? He's waiting for it. Calling in Sip, maybe, but Rez is pushing up, so this is a very dangerous standoff. Waiting for the utility to come out on either side here. Yep, Sip is being called in. They should be able to win this fight pretty quickly. And Device, he's not quite holding it. Rez has almost managed to escape. Bit of a shoulder peek, and Device comes in to catch him. Great communication between the 3 players right there.
Almost felt like a missed opportunity. Almost got away, but yep, the man advantage lies with Astralis. 15-7, Brolin's tucked himself deep into the firebox, and Astralis, they are beginning their approach from Con.
Even that 1 kill in the middle puts a big question mark on that comeback story. 45 seconds, bomb is being planted in front, and they are worried about this. They do realize this could be happening. Couple of shots ring through, but they should have kept it up. Brolin comes up with a kill. They thought about it, and they were right the first time. Buzz will get the shot on one of them, and it goes down to Hettrick. Probably did not need to fight that here. A 4-on-3, now back into a 3-on-3 on blamef. He's got an HE, could kill Hettrick outright. It's going to be the headshot on Maxter first. I don't know where the nade landed. Sip spotted one of them. Still at 2-on-2, and blamef Good fight. 27 kills on him and shot in the back. It's 16-7 as Astralis, they managed to close it out. They killed the comeback.